it's going, and they opened my mind by taking me on. I'm going to talk about it coming up, I know, because there's going to be the whole planet is going to be watching us in about, I don't know, tell me when we're on. You have about 1 minute.
We are live now, sir.
We're live already?
Yes,
this
we are.
clock is wrong. Hi, guys. How you doing? This is Naples. We're coming to you from Naples. It's like, wow. Do you have any questions, Michael?
Yes, I do.
Okay, go.
Alba from Sao Paulo, Brazil writes, "You've paid beautiful tributes to many countries through your music, composing songs to China, Greece, and India. If you had to compose a song to another country, in case you haven't done it yet, what would it be?"
You're being really bad, Alba. I know who Alba is. She's amazing. She's an amazing human being. And yes, I will be playing in Brazil. Brazil, São Paulo, Rio de Janeiro. Did I pronounce it right? Obrigado. Okay, I have to learn. I've been going to Brazil a lot of times, and I learned a lot about the country. I've been adopted there too, so it's another one of my places that I live in, and I go and have a lot of fun. I'm asked all the time from different nations, different countries, please come and play for us, write something for us, use our instruments. It's unending. People ask me, where do I live? I live on this planet. Where's your home? This whole planet is my home. This is it. One time you're going to find me all the way to the Far East, and the next time I'm going to be on the Far West. And I was born in Greece, and I see humanity, I see love, I see connectivity, I know it's difficult to talk about this subject nowadays. We're going through a very difficult time, but I'm standing up here right now and I'm telling you, like you saw in the video, I will never give up my faith in humanity and our incredible ability to overcome everything that we're challenged with. Yeah, Brazil, we'll be coming. We'll be coming. Thank you. Thank you, Alba. Nice to see your face again. We'll be talking. What else you got, Michael?
Nala from Cairo, Egypt wants to say, "Yanni, I love you until the last moment. You have a very special touch in creating music in 7/8 rhythm. Can you explain how you do that? Especially in marching season. Thank you, Yanni."
That's a pretty complicated question with the 7/8 and the numbers and the things that you're asking about. Wow. All the way from Egypt. What time is it over there? Are they just waking up, or are they stayed up? They set the alarms up. They wake up. They're watching us live. The 7/8 that you're asking about, I would like to defer. It's a rhythm that I use a lot. I've been using it because I was raised in Greece, and it's inside me. I was born with it. I'll show it to you another time, because marching season is a pretty intense piece of music. But you use the words until the last moment. And I want to sit down for this one. And this one is a very delicate piece of music, so I really have to calm down to be able to play it. It goes back to my father. Yeah, it's a very special piece of music for me because it's the only piece of music that he ever saw me write. He was in the house. He was around back then, still. He still is. He's inside me, always. So he got to watch me just progress it and write it. It took me about a day and a half. I made a mistake back then. I had one part, and then I stopped, got back in, got the second part, and then I was trying to connect the two, and it does not work. You have to wait. So it took me a day and a half. I told him, so he watched it. He watched it come together, and I described it to him. Anyway, he was my live-in philosopher. He would take me up on the Greek mountains for these long walks. And during those times, he would try to teach me about simplicity, appreciation for nature, appreciation for life, all of life. He was I can hear his voice still. He was trying to repeatedly teach this young little boy that life is very short, it's very fragile, goes away very quickly, and we must enjoy it and fulfill ourselves with it, take it in every last moment of it. Don't take it for granted, ever. I understood that as much as a 14-year-old could. We tend to think back, we're young, that we want to live forever, which is okay. Anyway, all these things were going through my mind when I wrote this next piece of music, and I decided to call it Until the Last Moment. And I'm going to play it for you right now. I forgot to say that we just were in Egypt about a year and a half ago, played at the pyramids, and the Egyptian people are amazing. They are very warm, they're embracing. I didn't realize how much they know my music there. When I got there, I thought, who's going to know me? Everybody. What? I've never been in Egypt. It's just until a year and a half ago. And they're enjoying my music, and they didn't treat me like a star, like, oh, he's somebody big, very important, let's go get an autograph with this guy. It was more like, welcome home, Yanni, we love you. Come on in, like that. Real. I had to relate all that. So this is for you, Egypt. I'm going to play it. It's for the rest of the world, too. This is a very important piece of music. Thank you very much. Are we still on?
Yes, we are.
We are on. All right. I'm going to talk a little bit about Brazil. I've been in Brazil many times, and Brazil is not just one place. It's not São Paulo, Rio de Janeiro. There's Brasilia, there's Belo Horizonte. There is all different cultures, different cities. If you go to Brasilia, you're not in Brazil. We went there, we did the concerts, and we landed, and where are we? It is beautiful. The architecture is stunning. It's done by one human being. I don't know the whole history of it, but we were stunned, and we performed. So it's an amazing country, and you know, like a lot of countries are going through a tough time. They're strong people. They'll make it. And I love them all very much. That's why I wanted to say again, Ti amo. Brasil, ti amo. Okay. And as far as stay on for a couple more minutes, I want to talk to Egypt. I learned one thing when I got there. They told me, I don't know if it's true, but they said, no one in Egypt gets married unless they're using your music. Your music is used everywhere. I went, what? They knew every song I played. Every song I played, they knew every note, every song I played. I was stunned. And it was one of the most amazing experiences. They opened their country for me. They allowed me to go inside archaeological sites that no other people ever go. We went inside the biggest pyramid of Egypt, the Cheops pyramid. We went to the burial chamber of King Cheops. It takes you a long time. It's 3/4 up the pyramid, and you are walking on you're kind of like this when you're going upstairs. And if you're not strong, you're not going to make it. But we had to do it. They took me to the museum, the biggest museum in the world. They have the artifacts they have. Insane. It was one of the very important beginnings of civilization. I call it the heart of civilization. And they just loved me to death. They loved all of us to death. Everybody, the whole orchestra, everybody. We were taken in. So, again, thank you, Egypt. Thank you for being here. And we can continue.